privy to this situation. I present to you Geralt of Rivia and The Witcher 2. I'm at a place and I don't know what it is about. I know that there are harpies outside. If I step outside that line of candles, this may be where I find something, but I don't think so even.
We're safe here.
Who are you?
Our descendants will decide who we were when they see what we've left behind.
Oh, great.
Who were you before?
What does it matter? Let the sins of youth fade into oblivion. Look at the candlelight. Feel it, and you'll hear what it has to say to you.
I can't hear a thing.
Then you're not ready. But your time will come. You will then hear and understand. Trust me.
The valley's been engulfed by a battle of specters. Know anything about it?
Of horror. You can still hear the sound of steel and the cries of the dying. If you want to soothe their pain, you have to believe that Sabrina is watching over you benevolently.
I won't achieve anything without some memory tokens. Magically active conduits left by those who fell in battle. They're supposed to symbolize faith, courage, hatred, and death.
Faith. I don't know what those soldiers believed, but their faith didn't help them. They were deceived. Courage, hatred, and death. There was too much of all of them, especially death. But I remember a knight who, ignoring the danger, led a handful of soldiers against overwhelming enemy forces. Seltkirk of Gullet, Demaven's champion. When Vandergrift's cohort cut him off from the rest of the army, he attacked the visitor fearlessly. If you're looking for a symbol of courage, find Seltkirk's armor.
Why do you need so many candles? Why not build a campfire?
This is Sabrina's flame. Its light protects us and guides us soldiers every step.
Did you rob a convoy of wax sellers?
I make the candles myself. I give them to anyone looking for protection within the flame of courage.
So long.
Yeah, well, okay. Talk about crazy. Visionary's notes. No, don't ban yourself, please, girl. Do me a favor. Let's take a good hard look at our inventory. There should be notes. The Visionary's notes too. My raid to the light, the second fragment. We nailed Miss Glavisick to a wheel. We pierced her slender hands and throttled her narrow waist with a rope. The pyre was readied beforehand. Henselt laughed and encouraged us to mock her, so we did. As the flames licked the wood, I looked into her bright eyes, yet I could see no fear in them, only peace. I trembled for the first time. I trembled once again as the flames themselves starved. The fire would not accept the victim. Then Henselt ordered to feed the flames with more wood. The branches were wet and the smoke stung our eyes, filling us with remorse. Through the flames I could see Miss Glavisick suffocating, and I trembled for the third time. I grabbed the spear used to push the wood on the pyre. Unmindful of the heat, I scaled the flaming wood and pierced her heart. Thus was I transformed into fire. A Visionary's Note 3. My road to the light, the third fragment. Henselt was furious that I had ruined his spectacle. I was beaten to a pulp. Soon I was stripped of my rank, and those I had thought friends turned from me. I started drinking more than ever and sank into sloth, so I was regularly punished. I spent all my free time in solitude, until one day, as I sat with a bottle full of foul spirits, staring at a sizzling candle stub, I understood that it had all happened for a reason. I had a calling. The flicker that Miss Glavisick had lit within me spread over my heart, and it burned with the flame of faith. So our visionary apparently is the soldier who killed Glavisick in order to release her from her pain. I didn't remember that.
What other matters?
So long.
Okay, I can't. Let me save and try and go down there, because perhaps this is actually where I find the so-called lost lambs. No? I don't know. Huh. Alright, we have gone to a place that isn't a place. Let's see then. There's nothing here except celandine. That doesn't look like celandine. It's about my only quarrel with this entire game is that this celandine or the plants don't look like the real plants. Let me see, not that I achieved anything or... Yeah. Why not?
Shit, you stink.
Have I mentioned that I need a ridiculous amount of harpy feathers? I believe I have. Hello? No, no loot. Hey, there was a loot. Oh, come on. Nope. Alright, it did loot it, presumably. Speaking of quests I haven't done yet, there are a few. For example, the Rot Fiend contract. And I don't know exactly how to get back. Probably here. Here's the deal, I need to fulfill the Rot Fiend contract. That's not a path. I need to fulfill the Rot Fiend contract and I need to find the lost lambs. The so-called lost lambs. And that's something that I don't remember very much of. I don't know exactly what that is and I think it's part of another quest. But... I am buggered if I know. And about this one, I know that there is the one that I did, but then deleted or reloaded. Yeah, and another one that is also near the camp followers somewhere. Other than that, I think I've got them all. Yeah. Okay. Nice one. And the one of them is down here somewhere. And the other one is also somewhere here. This one of them is further south. That's the one that's... Yeah, one is further south and one is very near here. To the south of the, to the immediate south of the camp, I think. Or the camp followers camp. What? Camp followers camp? Yeah, you know what I mean, yeah. Don't you?
Damn, you're ugly.
One is very near to that, I think. Hey, here for example. Die please. Thanks. Die. Ouch. For fuck's sake. Burn it, please, Geralt. Thanks. Would you? Okay, and the other is still further south, I think. Yes. As in here. Let's leave. Yeah, here's the deal. Yeah, I hear you. I heard your steps behind me before this. Here's the deal. Other than that, there's only hi game. Would you mind? Thanks. There is only the
Not another fucking stone.
the Lost Lambs quest, and I think that's also part of the main quest. Unless I'm very much mistaken. Maybe I should save because the game is being a bitch. It hasn't crashed yet. It hasn't crashed a single time. But sometimes it's a bitch.
I'm done
And
with
then
this
I get
cursed place.
mistrustful.
The bloody comet. Square coin.
Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
I'm here about the Rotfiend contract.
What about it?
The fiends have rotted for good.
Well done, we lost many patrols to them. Here's your reward.
Okay. Now,
Tournaments. Now that's...
I've had enough tournament fighting.
I'm content we could see you in action.
Your tournament was a success.
Aye, you could say so. I know now that no common man can match a witcher. But at least it was a nice spectacle. Good diversion for the men.
here's the deal. Alright. Let's see. Lost Lambs. This one is something that'll happen eventually anyway.
What
Do
else
I
am I
have
to do?
any pointers for that? No. Can I do anything about this? No. Huh. Courage, faith. I can't do anything about that.
I'm done with this.
I shouldn't have sold it, by the way, that was a dumb idea.
As long as they pay
Search
us
the site of
something.
Sabrina Glavis's execution. Inventory. Doing alright. Map. There's probably a dumb way to get there. Let me go back to the camp followers.
I'm done with this cursed place. The
Oh,
bloody
yeah, now.
comet. Square coins.
I'll get the very wonderful armor and the very wonderful
as they pay us
steel sword eventually. Both of them during the main quest. And I am not going to
Not another
go out of my
fucking
way to
stone.
get the other two that are available or existent because I see no reason why I would.
Life can be really
Let me drop off everything I don't need to carry around. Actually, I want 2 runes for my sword. Vitality, damage and block. Not that I do block. I don't use fire runes much. I have 3 moon runes, which is a good thing. And a sun rune, why not? I have a harpy trophy that gives me armor, but it'll look if a range mutagen, which I don't want to carry around. I have 35 harpy feathers, that's a start. Anything else that I don't want to carry around? No. Let me look. Right.
Browse and...
Let me sell everything I don't want to use. Cloth? Why am I carrying cloth?
Browse and choose.
Let me take another look at my inventory, namely at the trophy. Harpy trophy versus armor 4, the other is armor 3, but this one also has vitality, which means I keep it. Okay.
Well, we should at least
Save and
spit at the sight of the black ones. Turn our heads away.
go to Sabrina's execution site. Actually, let me meditate. I don't trust this place. So, to Sabrina's execution place, which is probably where the harpies were. Perhaps, I don't know. Let's go. Here, perhaps? Oh, I'm really buggered if I know where I got there or how I got there. That looks good. I think it was on a beach kind of area. It is on a beach kind of area. Hi! Are you the two?
Oi! What you doing here?
I heard Zivik can't wait for you to get back.
Plough it all. If we miss muster, he'll have us flogged. Get us out of here, will ya?
You came here on your own. You can get back on your own.
This place is crawling with drowners.
What, where?
I mean, we'd have stayed in our tents on our arses if we'd known. We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet outside, and who knows what would happen.
All right, we'll go back together, but let me look around first. Apparently it's bad luck to tread on the ashes.
The visionary's a right bastard leaving us here.
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
Put it away. Hang on.
Nothing interesting. Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
Huh. Excellent question.
Nothing. Again. Nothing interesting.
And what is interesting, pray do tell.
Strange aura. Let's take a closer look. Carved from a solid piece of stone. Reusable, you could say. Candles, amulets, coins. People make offerings here like they would at a shrine. Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise. Square coins adorned with a fish. I guess the plotters like to come here. Let's see. An unnatural stillness typical of intersections and places where streams of the power meet. Unnerving but harmless. People seem to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid, while the gifts are at a safe distance from it. Except for one person. With Kedweni Army issue boots. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site. Animal tracks. Dogs, wolves, bears, even birds. You'd think this was a feeding ground, but they all fear the circle. Except for cats. Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep on intersections. And they're the only beasts apart from dragons who can draw the power. They clearly like this place.
Figures.
Sabrina was nailed to this wheel. Something protected the wheel from the flames. It's hardly scorched. Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nails from the wheel recently.
Ah, probably the settler.
I better take one, just in case.
I think that's all.
I need to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. The
Have
Draugrs
fun.
and the mist will remain, but at least the king will be safe. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. If I can just find out how Sabrina died, I should be able to free Henselt of the curse. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief who's obviously immune to the aura of this place. Time to question some soldiers. Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
Alright. Leave it be.
You've looked and touched your fill, right? Let's get out of here.
Did you light those candles?
We did.
What's it to you?
Burning them for Sabrina?
To you, 'tis a waste of time, right?
Feel their eyes on you. They're watching us. We won't get out alive, superstitious idiots that we are.
Don't you believe the visionary? You don't have to. But it was worth a try, right?
Old idiot. It's his fault we ended up here.
What the hell?
Who is this visionary?
He's behind all this. He talks of miracles in the circle.
I believe him. Know why? He lives deep in the valleys, but something protects him from all those harpies.
Did you see them burn the sorceress?
3 years ago. We both served under Henselt then, but only the 5th Company guarded the stake.
They say the king never wanted to make a spectacle. Some soldiers never come here, but others visit the circle to check the remains.
You're just like them. To you, it's only a superstition to make money from. You're looking for old nails in the ashes.
Like that shitbag who trades outside the inn.
Yeah, that's the
You're
one I thought
mistaking me
about.
for someone else.
Really? Then give us the nail.
I'm keeping it.
Keeping it? Not heard what they say? Relics are like fist tech for simple folk.
How did you manage to avoid the drowners on your way here?
The visionary was with us. He led us through, then left.
I don't like this place.
Thought you'd want to stay the night here.
I know at least a few places I'd rather sleep. Come on.
Beats me why they've been fighting over these hellholes for generations.
I get goosebumps every time I go outside the palisade.
Guess Civic was right. We should have sat on our arses.
You'll be whistling a different tune when the mist lifts and we attack Bergen.
The vision...
Follow Mui. As a friend from school would have said.
Drowner lairs. Not the best spots for picnics.
I am not going to linger.
Curses on him! If it wasn't for you that have eaten us.
We owe you our lives, Witcher. We can't let Civic catch us.
Don't shit your pants. Sabrina saved us from the monsters. So what's one little Civic to her?
One little Civic. Oh Christ. Let's go get our reward from Civic. From one little Civic, and now we go. We go? Well, yeah, kind of. We brought back these two idiots, and now that pretty much means that the side quests are done. And that I have to plodge my way through
Not
the
another
main quest.
fucking stone.
I still think there's something with this guy out here, but I don't remember what it is. Believe there's something about him. Maybe this quest actually. Maybe it's this quest. Let me talk to him real quick. Or try to.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Nope, this isn't anything. This is so weird. I thought wrong.
Still looking
Where
for
is Civic?
coins.
In here?
Bit scared of going against the saint. The
Yeah.
enemy have fed you their propaganda.
Nice
What you
Civic?
did there?
Ah! Well, what if she's truly an anointed virgin?
Where is Civic?
Don't worry about it. The Witcher will take care of everything.
That you know.
I'll kick your arse.
Hey, I didn't recognize you without your beaver cap.
Trouble. Looking for something.
No.
Witcher.
Oh, come on.
Out! What do you want, Witcher?
The soldiers you were looking for, they got held up for a while at Sabrina's circle.
Oh, the idiots! To be duped by witchcraft and superstitions. I'll put them to scrubbing the latrines indefinitely. But I thank you for bringing them back. Your reward, as promised.
I heard there's a man living outside the camp known as the Visionary. Ever met him?
The soldiers talk about him, but I've never seen him. If I ever do, he'll regret that he fooled my people with all those superstitions.
Did you see Sabrina's execution?
Wish I could have, but only the 5th Company was sent there. She deserved it. What she did to the boys. Believe me, I've seen a lot of monstrosities in my life. My brother died during a coup in Rhind when a mage boiled the blood in his veins.
Oh.
Also, I once saw a soldier raping a dead elf woman. But 3 years ago, people melted like lead. Something you can't forget, Witcher.
There's a soldier by the inn selling scraps from Sabrina's execution site.
I know. The damn quartermaster. This business of his muddles the minds of the soldiers. Suddenly, everyone believes a splinter in your pocket will protect you in battle. Half-wits.
After what happened here 3 years ago, it's no surprise they're terrified.
I'll tell you one thing, Witcher. In combat, I can count on my shield, my armor, and my comrades, if they still live. Many of those boys will die in Bergen, even with their pockets stuffed with mystical splinters that cost a silver piece each. I want them to be afraid. When steel hits steel, I want them to be alert, damn it. If they're dumb and put their trust in rusty nails and ashes, they won't have a hope in hell.
I think he's not entirely wrong.
So long.
Let me say, let me know. Here's the deal. We have a point to spend somewhere. I have notes on that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where the hell is that? Why can't I find that? Here. I think I want to put the second one in here. Yeah, I do. Alright. Next up, magic. This was Salvation and Geralt of Rivia in The Witcher 2
Oh my God.
Provider.